Top army sources have confirmed to Times Now that Chinese troops entered the Indian territory a few days back. They said there was a face-off and that the Indian soldiers countered the PLA troops, after which the PLA troops retreated. Srinjoy Chaudhary standing by live with the details, even as we'll try and connect with Pradeep Datta, giving us the latest from Jammu on the phone. Pradeep, if you're with us, just stay on. Yes, Srinjoy, what are you hearing from the army?
Well, what we hear is that there were initial reports that there was a intrusion, like there was earlier this year in Depsang, of Chinese PLA soldiers coming in and setting up camps in the area. Now we hear it was not really that, or at least this is what the army says. The army says there was a face-off, a pretty ugly face-off, where the Chinese soldiers entered Indian territory. This was near Chipse, near Chumar, which is southeast of Demchok, in southeastern Ladakh. And they entered and they were confronted by Indian soldiers. Naturally, there was a face-off. The two sides waved flags to each other and that kind of thing, after which the Chinese soldiers apparently went away. That is what top army sources are telling us, that yes, there was a face-off. It wasn't an intrusion, sort of setting up of camps like intrusion, but it was a face-off where soldiers did come in several days ago. They were confronted by Indian soldiers and then they went back. We also know that intelligence agencies have been asked to monitor the situation to find out what exactly the position on the ground is. So clearly this is something that the Indian government is taking very seriously. Though officially all the army is saying is that a flag meeting was held some time ago.
So there was a face-off, no intrusion or incursion is what the army is maintaining. But Pradeep, what are you hearing at your end? Because the Chumar area has seen some tensions between India and China, and especially the troops over the last few days.
See, Anand, the aggressive position from the Chinese side continues. What we came to know from the locals, that this is the third incident of the incursion from the Chinese side during the last 1 month. Firstly, it was about they came 3 kilometers inside the Indian territory. So the first face-off had been when they had taken away some of the horses and even picked up 3 of the people from Ladakh. And the second incursion, as the Srinjoy said, there was a face-off in the Demchok area. This recent incident is there for the Chepsi is a place which is just opposite Chumar, where already the Chinese have got the camp. From the Chepsi side, they came towards the Indian side. For 2 days, they pitched their tents. It was about 18 to 20 soldiers. What the locals are saying, that this is the information they have even given to the intelligence sources there, that it was about 18 to 20 Chinese soldiers. They came over to the Indian side. They pitched their tents for about 2 days. They stayed there. Normally, this is actually the strategy of the China. What they do is they come over to this side, they pitch their tent, they go back, leave behind the telltale signs, so that tomorrow, if they are sitting on the talking table, they can claim over that area. That is what the China has been doing. So
that area around the line of actual control is disputed. So the army not saying it is an incursion or intrusion, they're saying it was a face-off and the PLA troops have retreated. Srinjoy and Pradeep, thanks for that.